Hey, Pudgy baby. I think we got one.
If Pudgy baby ain't make it, I don't want it.
Yeah, I'm shit cash too long.
Welcome to Acquired Taste Media Podcast. You know who it is, man. SOE Cash Cow. And I'm here with my guy, King Jacob.
You know what the fuck going on. It's
What's
your
going
boy
on?
King Jacob in the building, man. Acquired Taste Media, man.
My guy came through to fuck with us tonight. Shout out to my beautiful baddies, Asia Latrice and my girl, Original Indigo Empress. They couldn't be here tonight, but we're going to hold it down for them. There's a couple things that we wanted to talk about tonight. So first and foremost, we got to get to, the big news all over the world, which is the iRobot convention with Elon Musk.
Wow.
So at this iRobot convention, they unveiled a lot of cool things. Honestly.
Interesting. Quite interesting.
They unveiled the van. They have a 20-passenger van that drives on its own. They unveiled the
cab.
Right, the cab and the doors on that bitch was ridiculous.
They had the butterfly doors. Have you ever seen the Chevy with the butterfly
Man,
doors
listen,
type
I'm
shit?
like, in a cab, that's dope as fuck. And on top of that, they did the robot, the iRobot robot. That's like going to be supposed to be able to walk your dog. I think it's supposed to be able to like clean your house. And like, I don't know if it can cook, but I know it's supposed to be able to do like a few different things around the house for you, so you don't have to do this shit.
It was one lady who made a post. She said, they gonna have those robots watching their kids.
Yeah.
Would you allow that
babysit.
robot? Would you allow that robot to watch your child? Why you? It's gonna be somebody, like she said, it's gonna be somebody who try it out because everything works with trial and error.
People are going to definitely let these robots. I wouldn't think that's something that's legal right now because you know what I'm saying. Like I think that a law would have to be passed or something for you to be like, I'm going to let a robot watch a minor. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think that's just something that you can just fucking do. There's probably some type of paperwork you got to sign as well. Like if something happened while your ass is gone with this robot, we are not liable if this motherfucker
if he glitch out on your ass
and fuck your kid up. We have no liability to that shit, okay?
Right.
Because I already see that, because you can already tell the difference between they already are racist. You know what I'm saying? They're programmed racist. You know what I'm saying? So they see white different than black any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Probably see black as
racist
threats.
robot is crazy, man. Nigger alert.
Listen, I'm telling you, nigga, them robots gonna be racist as fuck. You gotta start making some black robots. All I see was white robots. What about you?
Yeah, they got more white than black on them. Autonomous prime.
Listen, we need a black guy needs to come out like Elon Musk and make some black robots.
They got them in Africa. You don't see the motherfuckers in Africa. They be
I be seeing them in Africa, but they don't be having the technology though.
Motherfucker built the whole motherfucking Rolls Royce out of wood. I said,
right. That's what I be saying, but it's wood. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like,
I wish it be wood,
but it's wood. So after it rained a couple times,
but they got the motherfucking what they call it? Damn, what's the word?
Technology.
They got the technology. They know what the fuck going on.
Listen, it's not about the technology. It's about how smart they are.
Right.
We are smarter than these motherfuckers. Period.
Absolutely. But they shadow that. They put that. They don't show that on TV. It's just the word innovative. Yeah. It's innovative motherfuckers in Africa doing their motherfucking thing, man.
Oh yeah.
For real.
And they, like you say, they don't show it.
They be stealing their designs.
There it is. I was just about to say that. They don't do nothing but see what the fuck we done did and then come and steal our shit. You know why they steal it though? Because we can't afford these patents and shit like that. You know how much patents and shit cost, man?
Right.
Shit is expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like one patent is like $2,500 and shit like that. Like patents are expensive. So it's easy for them to come along and see us doing something and get it patented before us because they have the resources. And the money.
Absolutely,
You know what I mean? So, yeah, but
Wakanda type
you know
shit.
what I said, nigga? I'll body slam one of the motherfucking robots, nigga. Let one of the motherfuckers talk crazy or act like it's glitching.
Alberto he want to body slam the robots, man.
Boom, bitch, knock bolts and nuts out that motherfucker.
If your robot act up, man, we moving into the new century. If you get a robot and they act up, call murder. He gonna body slam your fucking
Scoop that bitch up. Fireman's carry that bitch. Bam, on his motherfucking neck. Nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, we ain't playing with these robots.
Do y'all trust the robots? What's going on? Will Smith tried to warn us with the I, Robot movie. Now we living this shit in real time. It's about to get real, man. I don't know, man. We need to develop the type of weaponry. Is that the right word?
Weaponry.
To combat these motherfuckers if they act up.
Well, we got them. They ain't bulletproof yet, is they?
I don't know. We don't know what Elon
they can't. We got the bullets right now. Now, of course, the military definitely has some bulletproof shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they got them dogs now too. I don't know if those dogs are bulletproof, but we got the dogs out.
Them dogs scary. Them creepies. Them some creepy motherfuckers. Yeah, so you would kick them over there, flip back over on you. Hell no. It's getting real, man. I just hope we get the right firepower.
And it's crazy because I just seen a fucking movie right on Netflix. If I can remember the name, I'll put it in the at the bottom.
Please drop the link below.
Look, the movie literally had the robot dog. They were using the new robot dogs, and the dude had the robot dog, and he was chasing down like this dude who had some drugs or some shit. So he chased the nigga down. Right now, the dog is only supposed to,
You sound like you talk about Scooby-Doo.
The mobile. You stupid. Scooby-Doo. No, look, the dog's only supposed to chase you down and immobilize you, right?
Yeah.
So it chased him down. The nigga fall. He up against the wall. And the dog is like standing there. So the nigga looking at the dog, he make the dog kill the nigga.
Oh shit, the robot dog?
Yeah, he made the robot dog. Now the robot dog ain't supposed to kill people. You know what I'm saying? But the guy who was controlling him made him kill him. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say that's the type of shit I see them trying to do with these fucking robots and shit.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, motherfuckers gonna be dying left and right talking about robot this and robot that. Like, nah, nigga, like, y'all gonna be out here trying to kill niggas.
Hey, Glock, Hellcat, whoever, Springfield Armory, y'all get y'all guns ready to combat these robots because they building robots, but I ain't seen nobody create no gun that's gonna take down the robot yet. Y'all seen Terminator, T-1000.
Yeah, but I think right now our guns will take down those robots. I don't think they haven't made any robots. Like I say, the military has those robots.
These the prototypes.
Right. The robots that they giving us is the bullshit bottom of the line robots.
T-Move bots. We get T-Move bots.
T-Move bots, exactly.
T-Move bots.
These are the Wish bots. You know what I'm saying? They got the real Apple robots. You know what I'm saying? The real Tesla robots.
They really introduced some nice shit though, like with those cars and vehicles and stuff. It's
I seen 2 Chainz. Shout out 2 Chainz. He was talking to the robot and shit. Did you see him talking to the robot?
They seem like they pretty
I know, right? He was talking to the nigga. He was like talking back like a normal fucking person.
Yeah,
like, okay, oh hey, man. I'm like, yo, I ain't like that shit. Like I said, body slam or scramble that whole network.
We soufflexing robots.
I'm telling you, best believe if I was to get a robot, that'd probably be the first thing I would do. Suplex it herself, body slam it, try to wrestle. Right.
With the robot.
Try to wrestle with him. That's nigga shit. That's what you gonna do with a robot. I told niggas,
the freaky shit these girls gonna be doing with the robots. I can just imagine, like, they gonna be on some weird shit with these robots. I mean, on no weird shit with these robots. I'm gonna come up your house, yo, robot weird. We gonna do? We gonna slam the motherfucker.
We gonna suplex that bitch like he said. I can see, like you say, slap boxing with it. Oh, remember I told niggas, I say, look, because they like, yo, them bitches going to be like 20, 30,000. I'm like, oh, yeah, I ain't getting one until they put that bitch on Afterpay. When they got them bitches on Afterpay for payments, then I'll get one.
They definitely going to have to lease them because they going to have so many. Like, you can't sell every robot for 30,000. Everybody ain't got 30,000.
Oh, yeah, you know, they going to have them at Rent-A-Center. You can pay on your robot weekly. Look, and that bitch going to walk out the door when you don't pay.
We need our robot, cuz. They looking through with us.
Look, no, they ain't
We
gonna
need
say
our
that.
robot back, cuz.
The robot is gonna get up and leave. Like, you gonna come home one day, the robot, the door gonna be broke down and shit. You gonna be like, what the fuck happened? Yeah, the robot came back to rent a center because you didn't make your payment for the week. Motherfucker, you gotta pay the robot to come back and fix your motherfucking door. Like, bitch, come back and fix this door you broke, bitch.
Repo, they gonna have a robot repo. Robot repo.
Coming to repo your robot. Yeah, that nigga at the store with you and shit. You leave that nigga for 1 second, they come snatch that nigga up.
We start
throw him in the trunk.
businesses. We start business before they. Hey, that's a business idea in the future. I'm repoing robots. What's up?
Hey. Oh, speaking of repoing robots, man, this is off the subject. Did you see the bounty hunter got shot? The one bounty hunter dude?
Oh, dog.
No, not the white. Not the white.
With the shade?
No, the black guy with the dreads that you ain't seen him on Instagram. It's a
what
black.
happened to him?
Somebody shot that nigga. He said he was in serious condition. It's a black guy who's been.
I'm here now. But every time I see that show, that nigga be doing the most. He deserved to get his head shot.
Listen, now look, now this is what I was just about to say. Now that you say that, look. Now recently, I just been seeing this nigga, right? I just been seeing the nigga
with the dreads back nigga.
Yes.
Talking all tough and shit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And kicking in niggas' doors and getting niggas, taking them to jail. Man, they shot that nigga because he was doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a bounty hunter, nigga. What the fuck is you doing on Instagram? Kicking in niggas' doors on IG. Niggas see your face. So now, niggas is wanting you to come get him. You feel me? Niggas like, I dare this nigga to come to my house. I'm going to fill his ass full of lead. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. Not, shout out to old boy. I hope he's fine. But I'm just saying.
First, but that's cloud ass. Hey man, you doing too much, man. Pipe down, man.
Man, nigga hollering, kicking his
on your
doors.
ass.
Nigga, man, cause I'll be watching the nigga Instagram. He be yelling at niggas. Nigga, get out here. So you can just see, like, it's so many criminals on Instagram.
That's what I'm saying. I already knew who you was talking about. You said the black dog, man. That shit.
Man, look. They shot him today, though. And he was in serious condition. Hopefully, he makes it through. So, shout out to him.
Hopefully, he makes it through.
But, yeah, man, I like I said, when I seen it, I just was like, I couldn't even say nothing because I'm like, he was doing too much. You're a bounty hunter, nigga. You are not supposed to be. Niggas shouldn't even know what you look like. Niggas shouldn't know you when you coming. You feel me? You a bounty hunter, nigga. Like, you supposed to be, nigga, masked up, all that shit, kicking in doors and shit like that. Nigga, you coming yelling and niggas know it's you.
Niggas hit the bird calling.
Right. Niggas like, yeah, we about to, nigga, let that nigga come see me. I bet you, nigga, I feel that nigga with some shit.
I can't wait to see the backstory on that, man.
That's the nigga's mentality. So anyways, talking about backstory. Segue into this backstory. So, the Menendez brothers, they have a new show on Netflix. Now, I personally haven't seen it, but I did hear some brothers over talking about it. And they said that in the new show, now, the Menendez brothers say the reason that they killed their parents is because they were, molesting them and abusing them and things of that nature. I call cap, right? Now, you may say I'm wrong or whatever, but I don't believe it. I feel like, after, 20 years of you guys being locked up in jail or whatever the case may be, and now somebody comes to you like, hey, I want to do a documentary about you guys. Nigga, what new do they have to talk about other than some shit that you guys? Oh, well, you know what?
Embarrassed to talk about it.
I don't believe that, Jacob.
They were fondled.
Because the thing about it is that you on fucking trial for murder. Any reason that you can give this jury to help you get off of this case, which would be my parents were constantly molesting me and abusing me and things of that nature, and that's why I killed them. Then that's when you say that shit. You don't say that shit 20 years later.
That's probably part of the motive, but
I don't think they said that. From what I understand, and I got to go. I started watching it, so I'm gonna finish watching it.
That's why I was brought out last minute because it was only a small piece of the motive. They probably had other reasoning, but that was a part of the motive, and they just bringing that to the forefront now.
I believe they lying. I think they lying. Now, Jacob says they may not have been lying. They may be embarrassed, and that's true. They may have been embarrassed, but I just feel like.
What year was that though?
I don't know. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it wasn't, the LGBT, LMNQ, LMNOPWQ.
They weren't even out.
We wasn't even out then, so.
Right, but still, come on, man. I'm going to jail for murder. If I murdered my parents and I'm on trial for it, the first thing I'm gonna say is, the first thing I'm gonna say is they molested me. Like, yo, they was molesting me, yo. That's why I killed them. I'm sorry. I didn't want to kill them, but they was abusing me all the time.
Well, you know, the coke back in the day probably was just like
Not the coke back in the day.
They was just high. They was just too high. They wasn't thinking
It
like
was
that.
numb in the motherfucker. Them niggas.
The
But you
coke
know,
back
it
in-
was so crazy about it too is that they actually killed their parents. You know, they was free for a while. Like them niggas was kicking it after they killed their parents. They was kicking it after they killed their parents. Like, nigga, let you kill your parents. You kill your mama and your daddy, nigga, your ass is gonna be in jail until they even, nigga, they ain't even got to look, or that nigga, they putting you in jail.
Parents and went out for surfing turf.
Yeah, kicking it. Nigga, but they was millionaires, so that was why, you know, they lived in Beverly Hills. You know what I'm saying? You know, people don't get killed in Beverly Hills. You know what I mean?
So it's gonna be a documentary.
It's already a documentary.
Okay, I got to check it out.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Okay, I got to check it out. Hey, check out that Menendez brother documentary. Let me know what y'all think about it.
Yeah, it's supposed to. I think they lying. And the reason that I brought the Menendez brothers up is to segue into this. So recently, R. Kelly's daughter just came out and said that that her father had been molesting her or touching her. And you know, I will go as far as to say that yes, child molestation is something that does happen in the black community more often than not. Right? I will say that. But I don't believe that R. Kelly was molesting his daughter. I just don't believe that. I feel like it's a money grab for her. Because I think that they're coming out with like a new series or something, or a new special.
So you feel like it's an outcry for attention, maybe?
Yeah, I ain't got no money. That's what it is. Shit, I'm R. Kelly's daughter.
And
like
I'm
you
an
said,
artist, and nobody's paying attention to me as an artist, and nobody's noticing me for what the things I'm doing. I need to do a publicity stunt, a scandal.
Maybe I make my father the bad guy, so people look at me as a good guy.
Oh, okay.
So now I can start selling my music and stuff.
And people
because
will take
people,
their sympathy, their empathy,
there you
their
have
sympathy, you know, and they go, oh, she was.
Take the empathy and use it to boost my career.
Oh.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I may be wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. I may be wrong totally. But I after this many years, you as my daughter, you come out and say that I'm molesting you. And once again, R. Kelly is pretty much in jail for life. I think he has 30 years or something. So he won't be home for a long time. Mm. So,
but as his daughter, though, to make those accusations, that's deep. You know what I'm saying? I got a daughter. For my daughter to say some, you know what I'm saying? Some
your
shit.
Daughter was, that's what
that's like the most heartbreaking thing ever. You know what I'm saying? For you to put her through that, first and foremost, to put your daughter through that trauma, but for her to come out and say that, that's the worst thing you can be accused of. It's a snitch, a rapist, or a pedophile or some shit like that. For your daughter to say that, like, on top of everything else, is like, that's a bit much.
It's heavy. And I personally don't believe it. But I am a R. Kelly. Would you say I'm an advocate. I would say
advocate for R. Kelly.
I'm not saying that he didn't do anything, but I'm saying I don't think he did all the things that he's locked up for.
He gonna ride home, listen to I'm a flirt. No,
the ignition.
No, but on some real shit, I can't speak on that because I don't know what it feel like to be violated or molested or anything like that. So that's a sensitive, touchy topic, to speak on. So I don't want to, elaborate on it. But Al feels as if she's lying, but she claims to be a victim. So
I mean, no. Once again, she may be a victim, but it's even with the Diddy situation. Like, I don't believe that he did all the things that they're saying he did. I'm sorry, I just don't.
You think they add some shit on because he?
Absolutely, I think they're adding things on. I think people are coming out and lying on him. They already showed that the one chick was lying on him. You know what I'm saying? So people do things for money all the time.
I think Diddy pissed off the wrong people at the wrong time.
Well, he probably did, but I'm just using him as an example of, people lie all the time to
Absolutely.
get money.
Absolutely.
Money is the root of all evil.
Because a big portion of R. Kelly's accusers, they were setting their daughters, setting their kids out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And
he got money. Go with him, baby. He got money. You know
one of the biggest reasons that he's where he's at right now is what people will say is because he ran out of money. He didn't have any more money left. And what he was going to do was go get money from Sony because Sony owed him, I believe, over $400 million in royalties. Mm-hmm. And no sooner than he started going to Sony to get his royalties back, that's when he ended up catching the case and going to jail. So once again, if we go back and look at some of the black, some of the black artists who were arrested, who were arrested. If we go back and actually look into some of the things don't add up. You know what I'm saying? Some of this shit just seems like the court of public opinion, unfortunately, seems like it's mostly black people. And we're very quick to go against each other, And when it comes to things like pedophilia, messing with younger children, mm-hmm. that's something that black people don't play with. Wow. So if the media, and we don't control anything in the media, so the media is controlled by the white power structure. So if the white power structure chooses to put out something that's a lie to the media, to us, but it's a lie. It's straight fabricated.
And I think one of the most important things you said right there was media, because I feel like a lot of this shit been going on. A lot of this weird shit been going on, but now it's on mainstream. It's on the spotlight because of social media. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only reason it's on the spotlight.
It's exposed more now because it's been some weird shit going on. People been on incest, you know what I'm saying, doing incest.
Oh yeah,
incest.
White people do incest.
All kind of weird shit. So I feel like motherfuckers just get comfortable with it. R. Kelly, I feel like he been a freak. The thing with Aaliyah, he married Aaliyah when she was how old?
15, I believe.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like black people, we quick to judge people on shit that we thought was cool back then. Back in the day, I remember I was in 9th grade. It was a nigga in box Chevys picking up young girls from school. You know what I'm saying? It was widely accepted. Now it's like y'all frown upon it. Now it's like we quick to crucify somebody for shit that was cool back in the day. Like crack. Crack was cool back in the day. It was a party drug. Not everybody crucifying you now.
Even with the 15-year-old Aaliyah, mm-hmm. her parents agreed that her parents didn't have a problem with it. Mm-hmm. So, in all actuality, it was totally legal. It was totally fine.
That's what I said. A lot of accusers with R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, Diddy, they let their kids go with these people because they felt like they can make their life better. So they like, okay.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They did unintentionally sold their kids, you know what I'm saying, away in human trafficking for money. But
once again, when it comes to R. Kelly, other than Aaliyah, okay, yeah, we know about the Aaliyah thing, and in my personal preference, I feel as though no, he should not have married Aaliyah at that young of an age. Mm-hmm. But if she was 15, she probably was about to turn 16, and at 16, it would have been perfectly legal for him to marry her in certain states, because the legal marriage age in some states is 16. Mm-hmm. Some, I believe, is 15 and 14. Mm-hmm. Feel me? So this isn't nothing new to this country. White people marry under what we would consider underage children all the time, as well as if we go to other countries, underage children are given to other families in marriage and things of that nature, because that's the culture.
But they say Buddy was hanging out at schools, like looking, you know what I'm saying, Oh, so that's I feel
Look,
like that's a
I'm not gonna say he wasn't, but once again, like you just said, nigga, when I got my whip, nigga, where was I at? I was going to the fucking high schools too, nigga, trying to knock off a couple bitches.
But in the age bracket though, they said he was out of the jurisdiction of the age
Well, I
bracket.
mean, I would never do that because I was never that nigga to be like, there was never me to be like on it. I never was big and I never had a real thing for younger women. I always liked women my age. I thought that's probably what you're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. But when we look at the music culture and we look at musicians, songs, if we go all the way back to the 50s and 60s, they've always talked about fucking with younger women, younger kids, white artists and black artists. They will always talk about fucking with younger women. And let's just think about it. In reality, everyday living, I personally would like a younger woman than a woman older. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I want a
young though. That's the problem.
I'm not saying
like,
I want
how young
a
is the issue?
13-year-old, but I'm saying
for you to get looked at and scrutinized, like what's the threshold for before you? Okay, nigga, you doing too much right now, nigga. How old is you? Okay, why you with that 21-year-old or 25-year-old? That's how it's looked at now. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the you know what I'm saying consent age is, if you pull up, you know what I'm saying, you a certain age and you pull up with a young motherfucker, they're gonna be looking at you sideways. Period. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We see it right now with the one dude in the one situation, you know what I'm saying? With the one thing, you know what I'm saying? The one dude.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I bet they looking at him sideways because it is what it is. If you pull up, you can't be 50 pulling up with it, you know what I'm saying, 20-something, 25. Even though it's legal, niggas gonna look at you like you fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
well, niggas may look at you like you fucking weird, but like you say, it's perfectly legal, and I think that's something that that older men, especially older successful men, who have the option of choosing a chick, 21, 22-year-old chick, they may go for that option. You know what I'm saying? And yes, like you say, we may look at it like, yo, nigga, you weird. But if it's legal, then, you know what I'm saying? You could be weird, but it's legal.
You just can't put it on you know what I'm saying, be public with it. You just got to keep your shit on the tuck if you going there. You know what I'm saying? If you choose to go that route with it, because, motherfucker, it's cancel culture. You know what I'm saying? You do anything, I hate it. You know what I'm saying? You do anything.
Right, but it's crazy.
Cancel you now.
Yeah, oh yeah. But, yeah, so, shout out, hopefully, once again, I mean, if R. Kelly's the daughter went through that, then I'm sorry that she had to go through that. And, and like I said, I could never see that happening with, my daughter. Like, I can't. Like, and that's another reason why it's kind of hard for me to even think that he would do that to his daughter. Mm-hmm. Once again, other women are other women. Your daughter is your daughter. And I didn't even think the nigga was around his daughter enough to even do that. So it's like,
you would think, yeah.
Right. So this nigga's on tour, all year, and when he finally gets off tour, he comes home and does something to you. And then you wait until you're what age to say something? And once again, it just so happens that, it's a show. It's a movie or a video. It's some type of something. Like she's not just saying it to say it. Like I seen like there's some type of preview of like I say, I think it's another R. Kelly documentary or something coming out. You know what I'm saying? Now she's like the star. But if you look at the documentaries of R. Kelly's that came out, the first documentary came out before he was even charged with anything.
Right.
Same thing with Diddy's. Diddy's documentaries are dropping now. He hasn't been charged with anything. But what do these videos and these shows do? They fuel the media. They fuel the people's perception.
Exactly. Yeah, this perception
of how that person is. So now, when people look, people gonna go and watch the Diddy, and I bet you everything in this documentary is probably bad as fuck.
Absolutely.
Making Diddy look horrible.
Absolutely.
So now when people leave watching that show, they're going to think that and feel like, oh, Diddy's just a horrible person.
The whole point of that shit is to defame people. You see how they came out to Chris Brown? Why are they still fucking with Chris Brown? You see the new documentary?
Yeah.
Why? This man is selling, he breaking records. You know what I'm saying? He charting shit. Leave that man alone.
Well, somebody else said something that it seems like they're trying to focus on taking down a lot of successful black men for some reason. I don't know what the reason.
That's always been the agenda, though.
But
that's another story. But Chris, come on, man, leave that man alone. He doing his thing. He charting.
Yeah. And they're bringing out a documentary about what he did to Rihanna. How many years ago?
There, we already saw it.
Right. Like, what do we need a documentary about that for?
We already saw it. He didn't. That's double jeopardy. That's like you done did some shit. You went to jail, came home, and then motherfuckers still fucking with you about it.
Well,
I feel like that's so fucking corny. Leave that man alone. He learned his lesson. He's doing good. He's, you know what I'm saying?
You know what they're doing now? And I hate to say it, but you know what they're doing? They're setting him up.
They trying to trigger him to spiral,
they're
to
setting
crash
him up.
out.
Nope. They're setting him up just like they did R. Kelly. See, when they came out with that R. Kelly documentary, once the documentary came out, then everybody and their mama everybody and their mama came out as, it was a bunch of women start coming out. So after this Chris Brown documentary comes out, watch how many women start coming out and saying all these different things about Chris Brown.
Then you got to weed through them and see what's real and what's not.
Well, Chris Brown will probably be going to court. I hate to say it. It looks like Trey Songz, he might be there as well. So, once again,
Trey Songz been in the cut for a minute. He know
it's just like I was telling you before. It's just like I was telling you earlier when you was asking me about, messing with, some of the people that I may work with.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that, and I guess that may be another reason I never work with. I never
mix business with pleasure.
Exactly, because no sooner than I make the move on her, even though she may say she wanted and want to do it. Next thing you know, she like, oh well, he was powerful and he was this and he was successful, so I felt I had to do it. Or he said he was gonna, take some more pictures for me or do another photo.
And it's always her word over his word.
Exactly.
So they call it the Me Too movement.
Yep. So that's why I've also always been like, yo, I'm just gonna keep it professional with these young ladies. That way, it ain't never gotta be a power trip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because I don't think I'm powerful any fucking way. I'm just Alan. Like, I'm just doing me. I'm just trying to be successful. It's not about power with me. But to them, they may take it another way. They may look at it different. They may look at me as a powerful individual or somebody who can do something for them. And now that I'm like, oh, well, I want to have sex with you, they're like, all right, I'm gonna have sex with you. And then they like, oh, I thought you was going
quid pro, hit you with the quid pro quo type shit.
I thought you was gonna put me in the studio. I thought you was gonna let me record some music or some shit. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
So they got a new thing called the NDA. You got to start making you sign an NDA, non-disclosure. Because motherfuckers scheming, you know what I'm saying? You can't trust people, they scammers, man. You will mean well, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be feeling you, vibing with you, and then say some shit that'll tarnish your whole reputation, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Reputation. Wow. You gotta be careful, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers always looking for a come up. You gotta be careful out here. It's a shady game. I'm learning that too. I did not know it'd be like this in the music industry, but it's very shady. And it's fabricated like a cutout. You know what I'm saying? Everything is fake. It's not what it seems. So you gotta be careful, man.
Facts.
Shit crazy.
So man, that was dope, man. So you know what? One more thing we can end with this. But Obama came out and said some things about black men not voting for Kamala Harris and saying that because the right is saying that if you vote for Kamala, you're not a man. Like the Republicans is like, nigga, you vote for a woman, nigga, you are not a man. Like, you are a pussy. Like, you vote for a woman, you are a sucker. Yeah, that's what the Republicans are on, nigga. That's what they on right now. Real talk.
If you
vote for a woman, you are not a man. That is what they've been pushing, flat out. So Obama came out and he was talking to, his mentality was probably talking to all voters, but, specifically supposed to be for black men. Because there's a lot of black men saying that they're not going to vote for Kamala. They're going to vote for Trump. And, I feel like he has a point. Like, I listen to Trump. Mm-hmm. Like, I watch him on TV.
Oh, okay.
And I listen to the things that he says. and he makes no sense. It's like watching a what's it called? Because I don't want to call him the R word. Well, it's like watching a retarded kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
On stage trying to be president.
Okay.
Like it's really like watching a retarded kid trying to run for president. He does not answer any of the questions he's answered. I mean, he doesn't answer any of the questions he's asked. He doesn't seem to care about this country at all.
Mm-hmm.
All he seems to care about is insulting Kamala Harris, which,
Okay.
in my opinion, is insulting black people, and pretty much motivating his constituents to just follow him blindly. Because there's no reason to follow Donald Trump. There's no reason to follow him. Unless you want to follow an idiot. There's no reason to actually literally be like, I'm a follower of Donald Trump. Because I'm a pretty smart individual. I can hear, I can read, I can write, I can type, I know how to do math.
So Kamala got your vote.
All that. No, I'm just saying. Yes, she does. But I'm just saying I feel like I'm pretty smart for my age. So you can't tell me the shit that Trump is saying makes sense to you. Like I would like anybody who wants to come on our platform, and I would like for us to sit down and watch a Trump rally together,
Mm-hmm.
and you break down to me what Trump is saying in the rally, so that I can understand. Because me listening to Trump myself, I don't understand what the fuck he's talking about.
I think it's people. Yeah, he's definitely misunderstood. You know, America is a corporation, and Trump approaches this thing as a corporation. He's a businessman. He don't give a fuck about your principles. He don't give a fuck about nothing else but the business part of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about perspective. Kamala, she probably all for the people. Trump knows this is a corporation, and that's why Trump is. A lot of people going to the polls and they voting Trump because he understands that America is the United States is a business.
I can agree with you with that, but that's not what he says at his rallies, bro. Have you listened to his rallies? Have you
It's
listened
pig
to him
Latin.
talk?
Only those people's. You know what I'm saying? Only those ones understand what the fuck he's saying. You know what I'm saying? It's pig Latin. They understand what the fuck going on. I'm telling you,
Man, you
Ohio.
right.
He
You
already
right.
got Ohio.
He got to be speaking another language. Because I swear to God, I be listening with both ears open. Like, man, let me hear what is the point of this nigga? What is this nigga saying?
I'm all for having a African American female as the first. You know what I'm saying, for the first time, but it's gonna be a landslide. You know what I'm saying? People are ready. I've been seeing Trump 2024 signs since 2022. They're ready. He already got Ohio. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. He already got this thing won.
I think the only way he's gonna win,
he's going to win. I'm telling you.
is if he wins the Electoral College.
He's going to win. I'm telling you.
If he wins the Electoral College, he'll win. I think Kamala still has a good chance of winning.
Stunts. He didn't do too many stunts.
I don't think the stunts paid off, honestly. Because even with the first assassination, my nigga, they shot your ear with an AK-47. It should have
Orby gun. That was an Orby gun.
Right, it should have took your ear off. An AK takes your ear off, nigga.
It definitely wasn't.
It's not gonna hit you. It's not gonna hit a piece. It's gonna take it off.
Right.
Okay, so there's no such thing as a piece of the ear getting shot by a bullet. And then a week later, nigga,
fine. You ain't got no bandage on.
no, nothing. Like, nigga, you wore the bandage for a week. After a week, you took the bandage off. Your ear was perfectly fine. So, once again, so that's another reason why it's kind of. I understand why he did it, because we know it was bullshit. But we understand
Publicity, man. It's publicity.
Exactly, to get the publicity. And he needed the publicity because he had just got shitted on by Kamala. And I believe and that was around the time they had the debate, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
I don't know, man.
He needed something to boost that morale, right?
I'm gonna look more into the presidential campaign and the running right now, but I be out here in these motherfucking, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think
I
Trump
be in
is
the
gonna
outside. Win. I be out here in these motherfucking in no man's land, and these motherfuckers got they Trump signs ready.
They do. And
they got their flags.
And they Wu-Tang Forever signs. And the Wu-Tang Forever sign says the Wu-Tang Forever sign says presidents come and go, but Wu-Tang is forever.
They ready.
Okay?
I'm telling you.
Wu-Tang is forever, y'all. That's the sign. You ain't seen those Wu-Tang Forever signs?
I ain't see them.
What? I bet you going to see one tomorrow because I brought it to your attention.
I'll be out.
Wu-Tang Forever is going to say presidents come and go, but Wu-Tang is forever. So that's where I'm at. But no, I'm going to put it like this, man. I'm going to do it just like I'm going to do it just like I did Obama. This is the first black woman president. I'm going to vote for her. I mean, I like to be the first to do shit.
But is she black? They said it was debatable. Is she black or is she Indian? What is she? She mixed. She
black. I look at her complexion.
Like I said, we gonna go to her cookout and see what them greens taste like. That motherfucker.
We can definitely check out her cookout, but
Kamala, what your plate tastes like that?
Put it like this.
Tastes like what send me one.
Look,
Joe cornbread tastes like, bro. Let me taste it.
As long as you got some melanin in you, you black to me.
They probably gonna fuck me up for saying that. Sorry, Kamala.
Kamala got melanin in her, so she got some black in her somewhere. You hear me? You got that melanin.
I just feel like me personally, and I'm not gonna get into politics because a lot of people I don't get into politics. I used to work in politics, but I don't get it. I just feel like I ain't seen too much of Kamala since, you know what I'm saying, Sleepy Joe was in the building and she just ran to the front like, okay, what the fuck going on since Sleepy Joe had to back down. I don't know Kamala, you know what I'm saying? I don't know her. I don't know.
That's
you talk about taking over the nation. I don't know.
That's what strong black women do.
I don't know
you enough. They take over shit. They take over shit. All right.
I don't know you enough, though.
I know her enough. You
gonna let a female? You gonna give a female the code and the keys?
She flies.
And you only been dating her for a couple months. You gonna give her the keys and all that? You gonna give her the code to the crib?
If she proved that if she flying, she got melanin probably.
The melanin don't matter. You can go to the tanning salon and get melanin. No, you can't. Who is she?
Tan is not melanin.
It's just like an artist, like a rapper artist. They want to know who you is behind it. I don't know you, baby. Who are
black?
You?
She is black,
just because you black, I'm supposed to vote for you because you black. We have done, baby. Go to Chirac. You know what I'm saying? Go to Africa with them babies. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Where's genocide? Go over there.
Listen,
show us
the thing about it is that
the Obamas, they was going over there.
She gonna go over there. Listen, the thing about it is
she gotta go show up, man.
We gotta, first and foremost, as a community, we need to come together before we vote, so that we can actually have something to vote for and make sure that our demands get met while these people are in office. But since we're not there at this time and we're still voting on our own, then yeah, I would rather see Kamala Harris in office than Donald Trump in office again. Once again, we talk about, people talk about Donald Trump being this businessman and running America like a corporation. All of Donald Trump's businesses failed. Mm-hmm. Most of his businesses are in bankrupt.
What would you say the economy is better as Donald Trump as the president or Joe Biden as the president? What would you say?
I'm glad you asked that question because we have to let's get this straight. The economy was better with Trump in office because of Obama.
The things he did. Yes,
the things that Obama did is the reason why our economy was so good when Trump was in office. Okay. But check this out. Now Trump's gone, and how is our economy now? Not that good. Mm-hmm. Because Trump didn't do shit.
You got a point.
Okay? To leave so that when he left office, the economy would stay running in a good... No, he fucked shit up. Trump got in office and fucked shit up. Let me tell you how bad... I really feel like, and we can leave after this.
Yeah, because I don't want to go too much in on politics.
I really feel like this is something that Trump did, and it's something that I've seen recently. and I'm quite sure somebody's going to tell me that Trump didn't do this. But at one point in time when Trump was in office, he like stopped a lot of things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think like one of the things that he stopped was like inspections on food, like food inspection type shit, right? So
like what type of food inspection?
Like food inspection shit. Like your food don't have to be inspected like it used to have to be.
Oh, by the FDA, federal. Okay.
Because he cut some shit and was like, y'all, we don't need all that, right? So I can remember when you used to get orange juice, and when you got orange juice, when you take the top off, you had that seal on the top. You know it's not there no more.
I haven't noticed. I did buy some juice. Matter of fact, yeah, I just bought some juice last week and it didn't have that seal. Did it have that seal?
No, it did. I just bought some the other day and it didn't have, and it fucked me up because when I took the top off, I'm like, where the fuck is the seal at?
Damn.
What the fuck? But that's, and then if you also look at it,
check y'all juice, man. Let me know.
let me
know if y'all murder right or not. Check y'all juice, man. If you got what they call it, the Minute Maid, that they come with the doop.
I come with the Tropicana, nigga. Tropicana.
Minute Maid got the little doop. If your shit they got the doop, let me know.
The Minute Maid shit still got it. The plastic shit still got it.
Mm-hmm.
So like if it's Minute Maid, their juices, when you take the top off, they got a plastic thing that you pull. Theirs is still there. But Tropicana used to have an orange juice thing. They used to say peel here, and you just peel it off, and that's just kept the freshness in, I guess.
Oh, you talking about the seal? Like when you okay.
And it's not there no more. But once again,
shit, they just took the condom off.
If you look back, there's been a lot of different things going on with like E. coli and our foods being contaminated with all type of shit, and there's being all type of recalls on food and shit like that. Nigga, that's because of Trump. Trump lifted a lot of the FDA sanctions.
That's why we got all these new bugs and weird ass. Nigga, I done seen a new species of bug. That motherfucker was on my porch.
I'm not gonna blame it on
5
Trump.
months.
I'm not gonna blame it on Trump, but believe me, a lot of the shit that Trump removed while he was in office is fucking us.
Because they saying them imports is bringing in a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And then, you remember that wall he built? The motherfuckers climbing over that bitch like it was a project.
Done, bro.
Yeah, that motherfuckers were crawling over that bitch like it was
all that nigga did was take all that money that was supposed to be done for that wall and put it in his friends' pockets, my nigga.
Motherfuckers slide through that bitch like, hey, what a barbecue
nigga, listen, that's all them niggas did. And that's all they gonna do. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather have Kamala in there because at least shit, I feel like she ain't gonna just give all the money to her friend. I'm quite sure she gonna help her friends out, of course. Nigga, it's just nepotism. But at the same time, like, damn, at least she gonna try to really do something for the country and help the fucking country.
But
nigga, Trump is just.
I'm afraid
like you say,
though because
running shit as a corporation, he has not had success as a corporate businessman, bro. All his businesses are in bankrupt, and that's not good.
I just want to say this. I'm afraid for Kamala to get in the office because I know how America works. Is motherfuckers really going to take her serious when it's time to push those buttons? You know what I'm saying? When it's time to launch that missile, I feel like motherfuckers going to think shit sweet because you got a woman in the office and they going to try some bullshit and she ain't going to,
listen, I'm going to tell you. And we can end with
she going to push that button when
I'm
it's time to push
I'm going to tell you one of the things that I think will get Kamala over the hump. And I hate to be this way.
Do any nation got a female president? We gonna be the first. We'll be the first nation.
So it's been other nations with female like prime ministers and stuff like that.
So president of the world though, like the motherfucking decision maker.
We're the only ones with a president. Everybody else has like prime ministers and shit.
Okay. Man, it's a scary time right now, man. I ain't gonna lie. This is a scary time to be alive, man.
And other people are there's other countries that are dictators and shit as well. So they don't have no 4 years, nigga. I'm here until nigga push me out or until I get
assassinated or some shit.
Yeah, or some shit like that. So the other countries are a lot different. You know what I'm saying? But that's how Trump's trying to do shit. He want to come in here and be a dictator, and I'm just gonna run everything. Like, yeah, so we'll just get off of that shit. But yeah, so Wu-Tang is forever. That's all I'm going to say. Wu-Tang is forever.
The RZA.
Your presidents come and go. Presidents come and go, but Wu-Tang is forever.
Bobby Digital.
Where can they find you at, man?
Ghostface. You can find me on King Jacob K, 2 I's, NGJKLB on all platforms. Shout out to Acquired Taste Media for having me. I'm feeling good. Murder feeling good, man. We in the spot, man. Thanks for having me, my guy.
Oh man, I appreciate you for coming through,
Great
man.
topics, great subjects.
Yeah, I see. I like the way you be approaching those topics, man. We're gonna get
Let's
you on the
go,
podcast, man. For real. You know what it is, man. Make sure you guys click the link in the bio, like, subscribe. You know what to do. Drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? If you got something that you want to say, or you got something that you want to add to the conversation, you know, we do reply to comments. We do, you know, interact with our community. So definitely leave a comment. We appreciate the love.
Look out for that King Jacob merch.
Look out for that King Jacob merch. Look out for that King Jacob single coming.
Let's go, man. Cash Too Long streaming on all platforms. Go get ghetto right now, man. Let's go.
Let's go. We out. Acquired Taste Media. Peace.